Hey there, where did you plan to be this Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time? Why not join us over at vaughnlive.tv/Packard with our special guest host this week. You don't want to miss it.
This is God. God has existed from all eternity past. He is the unchanging essence of perfection, complete in holiness, wisdom, and power. What's more, the bubble of self-contained reality he created was so different and so separate from his spiritual realm that the humans there could very reasonably come to believe that their universe was all that existed. If a human didn't hear about God, believe in him, and decide they wanted his blood sacrifice to count for them, and do all this in the brief window of time before their physical body happened to get destroyed, then instead of joining God in the spiritual realm, they would go to another realm God created, where they would burn in relentless torment for all eternity. Fundamentalists believe that the Bible is 100% true, that along with being a good source of moral teaching, it speaks with absolute authority on all matters of science and history. That's what leads people like my former pastor and boss to say,
of the hundreds of thousands of finds in the Middle East, there is not one single name or date or place or event in all of Scripture that has ever been proven to be wrong.
Now I'll be dealing with him more extensively in a different video, but his typical fundamentalist claim that the Bible is never contradicted by archaeology is a good fit to kick off today's question, which is, what does the Bible have to say about the development of human civilization? This is Lucifer. Lucifer was the most brilliant of all the angels. Powerful and clever, he occupied one of the highest positions of authority in heaven. He was also a very proud angel. So in spite of the fact that God is all-powerful and all-knowing and is already aware of everything everybody will ever do and can never ever be defeated no matter what, Lucifer decided to rebel and see how things might work out for him. Naturally, the ensuing conflict played out exactly as everybody with half an ounce of sense knew it would, and Lucifer quickly found himself at God's mercy. Now because Lucifer was so dangerous, God created a realm called Hell for the specific purpose of imprisoning him. When Lucifer possessed a snake and used it to deceive Adam and Eve, God let him off the hook and just punished all the snakes. When Lucifer wandered up to God's throne room and bet that he could make Job curse him, God not only tolerated his presence, but he took the wager and let Lucifer goad him into tormenting Job. God's only real strategy was to inspire humans to write a few scattered, vague warnings about Lucifer, and even those weren't taken down until the time of the New Testament. Eventually God seized Lucifer and threw him into an abyss, only to let him free after 1,000 years to go deceive more people before finally being disposed of for good. And so goes the story of Lucifer and his struggle with God. And by the way, Lucifer is definitely the proper name given to the enemy of all humanity, and not just the Latin word for morning star that was applied to the king of Babylon on the book of Isaiah and never rendered into English when they translated the King James Version.
Do you have a question for our guest? If so, leave in the comments section here below or come to the show this Friday and ask him yourself. See you at vaughnlive.tv/Packard.